The most interesting accessory that most BMW i3 owners don't have but should is probably this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda out here with my i3. And one of the things that happens here is that, I go through drive-through or get a drink or a hamburger or something like that. I just crumple up that paper and then throw it on my passenger side of the car because that's what we do. That's what a red-blooded American does. And cars will come with trash cans until now. I picked this up. This is a trash can. 3D printed, custom made just for the BMW i3, and I think it is absolutely brilliant in many ways. Now, before I put this in, I want to show it to you because it's going to go on the flat space between the seats. Some kind of dead space that you probably don't know what to do with. But now you got that empty McCafe coffee cup or the wrapper or your Skull canister. You can throw that in here. Let's take a close look at this and let me show you what we've got. All right, so this thing is actually pretty clever. I guess there just aren't enough i3s out to mass producing something like this. But one of the things that I want to show you is it's 3D printed in blue and black, so it's got a nice look. It kind of matches that blue up here, right? You've got the logo in there. And it's really two pieces. There's an inner and an outer piece. And if I just pull this out, what I want to show you is this is totally enclosed. Actually, kind of reminds me of the front up there. But if you throw something in here, like stevia packets, and you've got little grains falling down to the bottom, or you throw in a cup that dribbles a little bit, it's going to be caught in here. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You can see how this thing is shaped, and they've got a cutout here so you can see that i3 logo right there. And then the front here actually has a couple of cutouts right here. So you can see how it lets the color through, but it also makes it really easy to grab and pull this out. And I want to show you that the Etsy person, they put their name there. So Mo Designs, thank you. And you can see this is kind of cut out. There's some vacant spots there. That's how the blue gets poked through there. Now, what I want to show you is you can see some of these 3D printing lines. I feel like there's like an oven or something or a hot water bath that you can put 3D printed materials into, and they kind of get rid of those lines, kind of melt it down a little bit. But the back here is where it gets really interesting. So on the front, and I'll show this to you when we install it, there is an elastic band that goes across the front of the firewall, and that's how this attaches. But the way this guy does it is he's got this little piece here, kind of like a little clip that goes over that elastic band, but then he put magnets in here, right? So I don't have to try to take this whole thing and get it on in the perfect position. I can put this in on the elastic band, center it, and then it'll hold this sucker right in place. But it also makes it pretty easy to remove this whole thing if I want to, put it back in, because if you want to clean it or something like that, you can do that. So you can see this back piece is a little bit thicker to accommodate that magnet. It's flat up here. And I also want to say here that I was kind of worried about the fit. Maybe it'd be a little too tight. I can't get it out. Maybe too loose and it would make noise. But I tell you what, this thing is perfect. I wouldn't make it any looser or tighter. And actually, you could say it is tight, man. It's tight, dude. But not tight as in a measure of distance, just like cool, like fetch. You know what I'm saying? Totally fetch. Let's install this thing. All right, so I'm in the BMW here. You can see down here, we have this little netting, this elastic netting right down here. And so this clip here now can go over the top right there. I've also seen this where it has an elastic band. So I think that's why he did this in two pieces, because it's kind of different pieces. Different cars have slightly different setups. So I've got that there. I've got the wastebasket right here. I'll slide that in. Actually, I'm going to remove the second cup holder here for just a second. I'm going to put that in there, just like that. See if it's locked in. Now it's in there just like that. You can see it kind of pulls it out and holds it in place, so I don't have to worry about it kind of drifting into my legs or something like that, or over on the passenger side. Just kind of anchored in there just like that. And now I can just empty it like this, empty it, throw stuff away. So you're looking for the best, most innovative little wastebasket for the BMW i3. I think this is the one. And if you're worried that your cup holder won't fit afterwards, fits in just like that, and I can still get it out just like that. So I'll put a link to this in the description below. I got it on Etsy. Hopefully the trash will magically disappear now from your i3. Peter Von Panda, out.